Hi, I've been writing a new song on the high string guitar, and a few people have asked me what a high string guitar is. And with all things Ken Bonfield, it's different than most people. The typical use for a high string guitar would have been called Nashville tuning, and it was a real big part of the Don Everly recordings, the Everly Brothers recordings, as well as Paul Simon. A lot of people don't know that, but he really used the high string guitar. He has an old Gurion that he's used as a high string, and in that concept of the high string, all of the wound strings, so the third through the sixth, are replaced with strings tuned an octave higher, leaving it with all treble strings. Typically, if you're going to do this on a guitar, you want to use a gauge that's approximately one half of the gauge that you are using. So, if you're using a 32 for your D string, use a 16. If you're using a 44 for your A string, use a 22. If you're using a 56, use a 28. I don't. I go heavier. I use a 32. Now, I do not change the G string. I've never liked the octave G. I didn't like it on a 12 string when I used to play 12 string. They just don't seem to operate well, and I use the G string a lot for melody, and it just didn't seem to work out for me. So what you just heard is something my computer's doing. I have no idea why. The very cool thing about the high string for a composer and a player is that it moves things around. I am right now in a tuning that my friend Vin Down gave me, and it's E, A, E, G, B, C. What it basically translates to is an A minor 9. It's beautiful. And in this particular tuning, the highest string is not the first string. The highest string is the fourth string. Then the first, then the second, then the fifth, then the third, and finally the sixth. And so it gives the guitar a really beautiful crystalline, almost like it's like a music box. I just love it. It's limiting in some ways and extraordinarily expansive in other ways. So I'm going to share a little bit of this tune that has no name yet, and it's only got two parts. There's not a whole lot to it, but I want you to hear a little bit of what the high string can do, and I think this piece really illustrates it. So I hope you enjoy this. Check out my website. You can take lessons with me. You can buy my music. You can learn to play my music. So just hit the links under my name here. All right. That's all I got for now. Hope there's more there. Cheers.